Good morning, Haverford. I'm Paige.
And I'm Max. Welcome back to another year of H-Vision.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is January 12th and a B-Day.
Let's take it over to our guest weather reporters, Jacqueline and Paige.
Amazing report, Jacqueline and Paige. Keystone makeups are being held in the library starting at 7:30. If you need to make up one, please head there.
There will be a No Place for Hate meeting after school today in room 224.
Teens of Future Medicine is meeting today after school in room 255.
Yearbook Club will be after school today in room 116.
Today is the last day to sign up for the Wing Bowl. Please get your fundraising shoebox to room 114 if you'd like to participate.
Seniors, you have until the 21st to purchase your yearbook ads. Use school code 4592 on the yearbook site.
The bocce ball game will be happening today at 3 p.m. in the gym. Come out and support your best buddies team.
For today's features, we're covering some more serious topics in the form of mini documentaries, starting with ocean pollution and how you can help stop it.
Marshall, and today we're going to be asking her a few questions about her opinions on ocean pollution. How does ocean pollution affect humans?
Well, it depends on specifically what type of ocean pollution we're talking about. So typically when people think of ocean pollution, they think about trash in the ocean. So of course, trash is typically made of plastic, ends up in your big, large bodies of water, and then that plastic breaks down over time and your fish and other aquatic organisms eat it, and then we then eat those fish, and those toxins that are in the plastic can get passed on to us.
And do you think there's anything we could do to reduce our impact on the ocean?
So reducing our impact on the ocean in terms of reducing our plastic pollution, but also paying attention to how our seafood and other products that we're getting from the ocean are sustained. A lot of your trash from the oceans is going to be the nets that are made of plastic from your industrial shipping, as well as your industrial fishing techniques. So being more cognizant of those companies and how they are fishing, as well as how they are disposing their nets and fishing supplies, would be a big impact too.
And do you think we can undo the damage that we've caused?
No, we can't undo it, but we can take steps in the future to not make those or continue to make those mistakes. So again, thinking about how you can be more sustainable in terms of the food you eat, as well as the products you are buying, is a starting point.
All right, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Our last documentary will be covering the topic of poverty in Philadelphia.
When you take a look at poverty in general, and you try to understand what are some of the root causes of it, you have to really look at history to better understand what happens in the world that ultimately gives some people greater opportunity and gives others less opportunity. And quite often when you take a look at issues, you'll find that they're very complicated, that there aren't simple and or easy answers, but there are trends that you can take a look at.
In 2019, just under a quarter of Philadelphians were living in poverty, as defined by federal poverty thresholds.
In comparison, Havertown has a poverty level percentage of 2.7. That is about a 23.3% difference between the two.
Of course, don't forget that Havertown has a population of 37,836, while Philadelphia has a population of 1,584,064. Still, the percentage of poverty is extremely high.
So if you look at poverty historically, when we look at who are the haves and the have-nots, those that have been descendants of those who were formerly enslaved, as well as immigrants who maybe were marginalized when they came to this country, or ended up, unfortunately, in industries or places that and opportunities where those opportunities went away, are some of the really big causes of poverty.
Shown is the graph from the U.S. Census Bureau of poverty levels of Philly over the past 14 years.
As you can see, 2011 had the highest percentage of poverty, being about 28.5, and before that, the average percentage was about 26.
In 2018, comparing this to other big cities around the United States, Philly comes at number 1 in poverty levels.
The second closest city would be Houston, but they only have a 20.4 percentage rate, almost 4% less than Philly.
From 1970 to 2019, the number of jobs in Philadelphia fell by about 20%. Over the same time, employment grew in New York City by 24%, and jobs more than doubled in the United States.
So why haven't poverty rates decreased? Let's take it over to Miss Matlock Turner, President and CEO of the Urban Affairs Coalition, to take a closer look at poverty in Philadelphia.
If we look back at the founding of the country, we said that, we will survive if we work together, that being separate is not certainly equal, but being separate is also not prosperous. Yes, we've done some tremendous things as a country, but imagine all the other things that we could do. We have been a place that's a melting pot. We could show the rest of the world what it looks like to live with value, with every person who has come from around the world looking to America for hope and opportunity. We can say that we really are that place that really sees everyone, and we can help, in my opinion, tell the rest of the world how they can ultimately live together in harmony and peace.
That's all we have for today, Fords.
Be sure to tune in next time for another episode of H Vision.
Have a good day, everyone, and stay warm.